Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're back here with the series we are running for the month of September, which is my 30 favorite rock artists who have since passed away. Today is number 10, and this guy played with a couple of very big bands. One of them, very influential to me. He was the lead singer and one of the founding members of King Crimson here on this album. Yes, we're talking about Greg Lake. So this is where I grew to love him, is from this. Actually, that's not entirely true. I had a couple of his solo albums that I absolutely adored when I was younger, but I came back to him here on this album. He also played with this band. Most people will know him from this band, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. One of the premier, if not the premier band, progressive rock band of the 1970s. Definitely the biggest one early on for sure, and maybe still the biggest of all time. Greg Lake played both bass and guitar, although he was prominently known for his vocals, which I think were fantastic. He's one of my favorite vocal singers. The funny part about Greg is that I think he was primarily, I think he could turn just about anything into almost a ballad-like sound to his music. I think of him as a very strong ballad type vocalist. But in the good sense of it. I'm not a huge ballad fan, but I did like the sound of his voice was really quite special, I think. So Greg Lake is the person we're talking about today, of King Crimson and Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and also of his own solo stuff. So Greg Lake was born on November the 10th, 1947, and he passed away on December the 7th, 2015 at the age of 69. Just actually only 9 months after the death of Keith Emerson, also of Emerson, Lake and Palmer. So great vocalist. I liked him quite a bit. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you want, you can leave any comments about King Crimson or Emerson, Lake and Palmer, or just Greg Lake himself, or if you want, you can pick someone of your own to put in today's spot. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video. We will see you all again tomorrow for another episode of my 30 favorite rock artists who've passed away. We're getting down to the nitty gritty now, the top 10. So hope to see you all then. Have yourself a good evening. Goodbye here from Prog Monster.